And on this DMV First Warn Day, we check in with meteorologist Jackie Layers, diving deeper into that forecast for us. Hey, Jackie.
Yeah, hey there, Randy. Out there for today, you do want to stay weather aware, especially later on this afternoon and evening, as we're going to be tracking that threat for those severe thunderstorms. That severe outlook today. Now, compared to earlier this morning, this slight risk has now extended farther north. So that slight risk now includes much of the area. That's 2 out of 5 on that severe scale from the Storm Prediction Center. So as we look ahead towards later on today, some of those storms could contain those heavy downpours, leading to some flash flooding. Also hail possibility. Tornado threat is low, but not zero. That flood watch also expanded in area, now includes western Maryland as well. So the entire area in that flood watch. It is a little bit earlier. It goes into effect back out towards our westernmost areas by 4 p.m. this evening. Otherwise closer towards D.C. and the I-95 corridor. That goes into effect later on closer towards 7 p.m. But it still will hold till at least 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. So again, flood threat with the flash flooding potential. That is the main impact with these storms, but we still could be tracking some strong wind gusts and that hail possible with the strongest of those storms. And like I mentioned, tornado threat is low, but not zero. So like I mentioned, you do want to stay weather aware later on this afternoon. Let's talk about timing. By 2 p.m., we have some of those storms entering our westernmost areas. High temperatures today out ahead of those storms. We'll be reaching into those upper 70s to right around 80 thanks to all that sunshine that has been breaking out across the area after some of that fog from earlier this morning. We do have those clusters of storms still around right around 5 p.m. So heads up, you could encounter some of these for that evening commute. Still be diving in and out of a few of those stronger to severe storms, even as we get towards 8 p.m. this evening. And some of these could also contain some of that hail as well out ahead of sunset. Sunset just ahead of 8:30 p.m. this evening. We'll eventually see that storm threat sliding out as we look ahead towards later on tonight. Then as we look ahead towards tomorrow, still some showers and thunderstorms around, just not quite as widespread and also not as strong as what we'll see for today. So tomorrow a little bit better, but still have some storm chances. So you still want to stay weather aware if you do have those outdoor plans for your Saturday. But it'll be a little bit cooler. We'll be back in those lower 70s out there for much of the day as those winds pick up out of the north and west. Those rainfall totals, potentially we could see anywhere between 1 to 3 inches of rainfall. Again, locally higher amounts where we do have the heavier downpours setting up. So again, keep that in mind, and that's also another reason why we do have that flood watch. So that low pressure system exits off towards our north and east into your Saturday. We do have that frontal boundary diving in from the north and west behind that low pressure system for Saturday. So that is the boundary. That's the reason why we do see that storm chance or even some shower chances for your Saturday. Sunday, we are clearing out, drier conditions. Sunday, first day of June. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit better. So we're actually going to be tracking dry conditions to start off the month of June after a wet end to the month of May. As we look ahead towards that first work week of June, though, we'll see a gradual warming trend. Could see our first 90-degree day of the year closing in on the middle of the week and towards the latter half of that 7-day forecast.